Good morning, my HCG family. It's Ronnie checking in on Thursday. Not sure what day I'm on. I'm in P3 and I'm in week 3. I know that. I had a 2.4 gain yesterday after a day of eating things I probably should not have, and because I always want to be within 2 pounds, I decided to do a modified protein day. 2 pounds of LDW, which is where I was before I started my Tuesday. I was actually exactly over 2 pounds of my LDW. So Tuesday eating was not smart eating, and unbeknownst to me, I was eating foods that had hidden carbs in them, and as well as in the evening a bowl of spaghetti, which caused me to go 2.4 pounds over the prior day's weight. Actually, that Tuesday I had been peeing like all day, so I was really shocked that I was 2.4 pounds over. That's neither here nor there. I was, and I dealt with it the way I felt I needed to for my body. And I'm happy to say I'm back today, down those 2.4 pounds after following Miss HCG's Modified Protein Day. I don't know how she found this formula or where it came from, but I have to say it works. You know, if you choose to do something, and I'm not going to call it a correction because I'm in P3, so I'm not like in P2 trying to correct something and start losing it, but I'm trying to balance and stabilize and learn what kind of foods I can eat so I don't gain, so I don't continuously gain. I believe for myself, if I had not done this day, I would have held on to that weight if I just continued to eat my normal P3 foods and, you know, maybe stabilized at a higher weight. So my goal is to be within 2 pounds, and I will do what I need to do to get there. One thing that I still have not been doing that I'm very much aware of is necessary is drinking my gallons of water. I told you a couple days ago that I brought 6 gallons and I was determined to drink them. It's harder than you think. I mean, I just need to make a conscious effort to do that every day. So yesterday I had my modified protein. I did not drink a gallon of water. I probably had maybe a liter. I will tell you what I did eat. I had 2 slices of bacon in the morning. I had a shake with vanilla whey protein and a scoop of chocolate, unsweetened chocolate, some artificial, not artificial, stevia, and I guess unsweetened, not unsweetened, sugar-free, flavor. I don't know, it was vanilla, probably vanilla I had in there. And a small container of the Fage yogurt. Mixed all that up in my Vitamixer, and I had planned on eating just that for lunch, and maybe not lunch, like breakfast and a snack, but I did finish the whole thing at breakfast because every morning I take a slew of pills, and I put them in these little baggies. You see, there's a lot of them. And they're rather big, and I take them with my smoothie, my shake. And they're vitamins. They're not medication, but they're vitamins. And I think I did a vlog on that before. The vitamins I took in P2, I still continue to take. So I had that for breakfast. For lunch, I showed a protein bar that I ate. And I only ate half of it because it was huge. And I wasn't really hungry. The Fage yogurt does hold me over, so I wasn't really hungry. I ate half of the protein bar throughout the day. For dinner, On my way home, I stopped at Trader Joe's because I was going to, I had to pick up a few things. I'm going to make asparagus soup tonight. But I brought these nuts, and they're by Trader Joe's. The brand is Trader Joe's, and it's called Thai Lime and Chili Cashews. It looks like this. And they're pretty good. I ate about a quarter of a cup. I know I said it was dangerous to have nuts in the car, but I've controlled myself, and I only ate what I was supposed to because I needed something just to sustain me through my jazzercise. I afterwards was not very hungry, and I had planned on making some fish for dinner, but I ate like maybe a half a container of Fage again. So I don't know if this was a modified protein day or a modified Fage yogurt day, or maybe a mix, because I had the protein bar, I had a piece of cheese when I got home, I had some nuts, I had the smoothie with the protein in it and the yogurt. So it was kind of a mix, and it worked for me because I was down 2.4, and I'm right back to 2 pounds over my LDW today. So, you know, I'm comfortable eating that way. Oh God, this thing just almost cracked my windshield. It's crazy. I hope it didn't. Because, you know, last time my windshield crack, I had to pay $500 for a friggin' stone. Alright, I am not focusing. So, another thing I want to talk about briefly was my opinion on weighing and the scale. And it seems to be the topic of discussion lately. So I wanted to weigh in with my take on the matter. I've been on several diets, as I'm sure many of you have, and Weight Watchers was one of them. And, you know, Weight Watchers, you pretty much choose what you eat within a certain point range, and you weigh in every week. So I did that, and I was successful at losing maybe, I don't even think I lost 20 pounds on that before I gave up. But anyway, I was weighing every week. I was accountable for what that scale said on Saturday morning, and I made sure, you know, I was eating right, because I knew that I was going to weigh in, and I wanted it to say a certain thing. So I used that scale on that weekly basis to, you know, inform me. So, you know, you guys probably know already that I'm in education. I work in education, and, you know, the big thing now is using data to inform instruction, and knowing when you need to modify lessons or modify your teaching, you know, to reach a certain child, or to reteach the whole class, or whatever it is. But you need the data. I need data from my scale to know if I need to modify my eating or modify my diet, take something in, take something out, add something in. Like I've always been a math person. Before I was an educator, I was in finance. My major was economics. So data to me is useful, it's relevant, it's important. I don't obsess over it, but I do use it to let me know what's going on. Just like a doctor uses blood test results, you know, like a diabetic uses the results from their daily tests, you know, to know where their blood sugar levels are. And, you know, we all use data every day. The weatherman tells us how the weather's going to be, how we should dress. I turn the weather on every day. I don't think that's detrimental to me. You know, it lets me know whether I need a heavy coat, a light coat. So just like I turn the weather on in the morning, I get on that scale. And that scale lets me know how far I can go today, what I can eat, what I can add on. If I should, you know, if I'm just maintaining, if I'm trying to lose, whatever you're trying to do, that scale is a tool, so to speak, to help you achieve your results. Now, if you don't need that tool, if you are capable of knowing your body so well that you don't need the scale to inform you of how your body reacted? You know, and I'm not saying that we don't know our bodies well. You know, I am 45 years old. When I'm bloated, I know I'm bloated. When I wake up, my fingers are swollen, I know that I'm retaining water. But for a prime example is yesterday when I got up and got on that scale, although I knew that I ate some spaghetti, I did not have any idea that it would be a 2.4 pound effect on my weight loss. On my weight. I had no clue that, you know, because I had been peeing all day, that I would be up by that much. So I probably would have, if I did not weigh myself, eaten the regular P3 foods and not modified it and did what I needed to do to bring that weight back down. I think that if a person has a problem, you know, obsessing over the scale and it's going to ruin their day, of course you should not weigh yourself because then it becomes psychological. It's something that is bothering you. You know, until you learn to deal with that, then perhaps you should stop. But just for a general, you know, idea just to stop weighing, I don't get it, to be honest. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody who chooses to do that. I just don't get it. For me, for them, that's right for them, and I respect that, and I know they respect everybody else's right to weigh or right not to weigh. But I mean, I am, you know, very much type A, so it's very, like, I'm a very logical thinker. So if I use it for that purpose, that's what it's for, and that's my intention. So I don't have to get why people are doing the latter. I don't need to know that. Sometimes my curiosity gets to me, and I just don't understand it. And you know, at one point I did want to be a psychology major, but that didn't last long. But I'm still intrigued by the way people think and view things, and you know, why our needs are also different. Anyway, I did not intend this to be a very long vlog, but I can go on and on, you know, not forcing my opinion on anybody, just letting you know why I do what I do, and I'm sure there are others out there who use it effectively. You know, sometimes when I look at Robin Goodall, it's like and maybe it's just the way the pieces that I'm watching, but she almost portrays it as a bad thing, and I don't see it as that at all. You know, when she tells her clients, I don't want you to weigh. Like, why not? You know, it's not hurting me to weigh, and unless it is. And then, you know, if it is hurting you, then don't weigh. But if it's not hurting you, and you should still continue to use your hunger. Like, you can still weigh every day and know how much you weigh and still use your hunger. Like, I'm not saying that goes out the window. You should eat to hunger. I agree with that 100%. You know, if you're not hungry, don't eat. You know, if you feel hunger pains coming on, I agree 1,000% with her. And I am really trying to work on that, and, you know, not eating for all those other reasons, which are, you know, ingrained in us as Americans, you know, for pleasure, for tradition, or what have you. You know, that's going to take a while to change that mindset. But, you know, I do think our epidemic of obesity is due to all of the occasions that we center food around. Like, it's just ridiculous that it's like that here. But that's a culture that we've been brought up in. So we need to change our mindset. This is the beginning. Again, I feel like the scale is just a tool to help us to get there, as well as knowing our body and you know, making good choices and eating the right foods. You know, there's a plethora of things that are involved in this process that we need to get to healthy. All right, so there's my 2 cents, and this is probably the longest vlog I've ever made. I don't even know if it's going to upload. Probably not. Have a great day.